Thank you, David. Preserving our region's history doesn't only take place in our museums. Our cemeteries are full of memorials for those that were here before us. However, time and neglect begin to erase that history, and one man is doing what he can to preserve it. WBKO reporter William Battle went to the Russellville to meet our area's cemetery preservationist.
In Russellville's Maple Grove Cemetery, there's a man working diligently to preserve the history and heritage of the area, one monument at a time.
I've been doing this for about 30 years now. What we're trying to do is to preserve the face of these monuments at the very least, because many times when people pass, that's the only documentation we have that they've ever existed.
He discovered his passion for cemetery restoration in the 1990s while researching his own family history and finding the grave of his great-great-grandmother broken. This inspired him to go to school and learn the art of cemetery restoration. Since then, he's restored hundreds of graves in multiple states.
It's up to us that are living to kick in there and keep these things alive for future generations ahead of us.
Families from everywhere have hired him to restore the graves of their loved ones, and all the money he makes goes back into supplies and materials to get the job done, because monument preservation benefits the entire community.
It's not really a business, but it's my business to see that this stuff is done right, done correctly, and it's all for us, the living. It's not about who's already down. It's about where they've been, who we are, and how we conduct ourselves in the future.
The lessons that we learn from the dead are not from the dates inscribed on the stones, but the dash between them.
That dash that's between the 2 years, you know, that's what made the difference in this person's life while we're here today.
David is making the most of his dash and having fun with the process.
It's a little exercise. It's getting out in the sun and a little bit. And we can even take shade out if we're light sensitive. The sky's the limit on what we can do out here.
And as he continues to honor the past and preserve these long neglected memorials, he ensures that the stories of those who came before us will forever echo well into the future.
It's all about humanity and preserving our heritage into the future.
Embrace the journey and make the most of the dash between your dates. In Russellville, William Battle, WBKO News.